Hello, my name is Jason Asher, and I am excited to share with you our new team building Zoom call program. So, the world is going through a lot of changes, and Tree to Tree Adventure Park is still a place of adventure and learning and growth. And so, we are adapting with the major shifts happening by still being able to reach out and connect with you and companies in a way that works. And we're going to do that through a Zoom call, and we'll set up a time and a day that works best for you. So there's going to be a form that we send out, and it's going to have a series of questions that prepares you and your team for our conversation over the Zoom call, which will be about an hour long. But the form just really sets us up for success to have us feel prepared and ready with some answers and some input, because what makes the Zoom call beneficial is everyone's input. So we want everyone to come prepared and ready to share what we're going to go over. So that's how the form works. And on the form, there's just a series of questions, pretty simple. And so, for example, what motivates you to give your 100%? And I believe we're all motivated differently. And so it's really important for us to know where to dig deep and really show up at our 100%. So for instance, for me, I work best when people are relying on me to complete a task, or if there's real life consequence. So for instance, I build and inspect a lot of the stuff that people play on when they come out here to Tree. And so if I don't show up and give my 100%, then there's consequences. So it really puts me in a sweet spot of pressure, and also because I care about people, I'm going to show up for them instead of just relying on myself. So I really like situations where people are counting on me, and that really motivates me and pushes me to give my 100%. And so a part of that, though, a part of showing up at 100% is also to realize that we're not perfect, and there's going to be days at work where we're not feeling at our hundo. And so it's important for us to know, what do I need to help get my tank back to 100% so I can continue to show up at my best. And so, for example, for me, it's really important for me to have some levity. So I have a few people on staff that I go to, and we can just joke around a little bit and bring light to the day, to the situation, and it helps put things in perspective for me. I also like going for a run. Just being active clears my head and gets things back in priority. It's important to ask yourself what fills your tank specifically to help you get back to 100%. And that could vary from day to day, hour to hour, because we all need different things at different times. And so one thing we talk about is the platinum rule, and that is, how can I support you right now? Because what I needed yesterday could be different from what I need today. So it's never the best to assume what somebody else needs. So we like to focus on the platinum rule. And during the Zoom call, people get an opportunity to share, in general, what they need at different times. So at least we have an idea. So what's cool about that is, we can check in with people and see how they're doing, especially through this crazy time. It's like what we need now is different from what we needed a year ago in general. So we can really look at, how do we stay connected? How do we continue to communicate when a lot of our work might be more remote? So it's important for us to have tools to help us stay connected as we need best. So those are some of the fundamental questions, just some basic ones around, what motivates you? How do you need support? How do you support yourself? Because you know yourself the best, and just bringing awareness to that. And then after that, we're going to do a focus point. So we have several different focus points that you get to choose, that we get to go over. And that focus point will obviously be on the form so people know what we're going to be talking about. So one of them is around servant leadership, because when we lead, we are serving those people that we're leading. And we talk about how sometimes we like to lead others by connecting with them, or we like to lead others by serving them. So there's a leadership paradigm where when we're leading or serving other people, we tend to be on a spectrum. And one side is that of, hey, I'm going to connect with you. I want to know how you're doing, how your day is, what's going on with you in your psyche and your emotion. How are you right now? And I really want to, engage, make eye contact, and have a conversation and connect in a real way. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you could be more of a doer for others. So it's more important for you to focus on the aesthetic of the place where your group's coming in, or the people that you're leading. So you're really into cleaning up, making things organized. Maybe there's an actual physical task that needs to be done. So you're more into getting your head down and getting the job done, and that becomes more important than actually connecting with the person. And then other times it's more important to connect with the other person than to be doing a task for them. And so what's cool is like seeing, hey, where am I on that spectrum? How am I kind of wired? Am I more of a doer for others, or am I more of a connector for others? And then we also look at, we could do both. So where in your company or your program or your team would it be more beneficial to connect, and where would it be more beneficial to do currently? So we can look at where everybody's at on that spectrum and where the focus could be better for everybody. So that's one of my favorite focus points, and we have a few others. If you want to know more, just give us a call, and I'd be happy to talk with you and really delve into what this is all about. I also have a written up overview of every step that we'll go through in detail of how to prepare for this call, what we're going to go over during the call, and then any follow-up work that needs to be done. So yeah, from all of us at Tree to Tree, stay safe, stay smart, and stay connected. All right, have a good one. Bye.